and welcome to Healing Stream Waters Daily Dosage. And so today, my scriptures are coming from Judges, the 13th chapter, the first 5 verses, and then Daniel, the first chapter, 3 through 21. Judges. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman and said unto her, Behold, now thou art barren, and bearest not, for thou shalt conceive and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. For lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines. Daniel, the first chapter, starting at the 3rd verse. And the king spake unto Ashpenaz, the master of his eunuchs, that he should bring certain of the children of Israel, and of the king's seed, and of the princes, children in whom was no blemish, but well favored and skillful in all wisdom, and cunning in knowledge, and understanding science, and such as had ability in them to stand in the king's palace, and whom they might teach the learning and the tongue of the Chaldeans. And the king appointed them a daily portion of the king's meat and of the wine which he drank, so nourishing them 3 years, that at the end thereof they might stand before the king. Now these were of the children of Judah: Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, unto whom the prince of the eunuchs gave names, for he gave unto Daniel the name Belteshazzar, and to Hananiah of Shadrach, and to Mishael of Meshach, and to Azariah of Abednego. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Now God had brought Daniel into favor and tender love with the prince of the eunuchs. And the prince of the eunuchs said unto Daniel, I fear my lord the king, who have appointed your meat and your drink. For why should he see your faces worse liking than the children which are of your sort? Then you should make me endanger my head to the king. Then said Daniel to Melchizedek, whom the prince of the eunuchs had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. Then let our countenance be looked upon before thee, in the countenance of the children that eat the portion of the king's meat, and as thou seest, deal with thy servants. So he considered to them in this matter, and proved them 10 days. And at the end of 10 days, his countenance appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the children which did eat the portion of the king's meat. Thus Melchizedek took away the portion of the meat and the wine that they should drink, and gave them pulse. As for these 4 children, God gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams. Now, at the end of the days that the king had said he should bring them in, then the prince of the eunuchs brought them in before Nebuchadnezzar. And the king communed with them, and among them all was found none like Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Therefore stood they before the king, and in all manner of wisdom and understanding that the king inquired of them, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers that were in all his realm. And my topic for today is a special diet. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And out of all your getting, get understanding. I find out in life, when we don't understand a thing, we take great offense to it. We must learn to take the time to hear. The Bible says to hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Sometimes as people, because we are so much in a hurry to get somewhere, we do not take the time to invest, seek out what it is that we are trying to pursue or accomplish. We are like relay runners, antsy. Even before the baton is passed to us, we are already running in place. So sometimes the baton gets dropped. As believers, as the ecclesia, the called out, we have a special diet. Some have to teach how. Some has to explain to you. Philip asked the eunuch, do you understand what you read? He answered him and said, how can I, except some man guide me? And then from that point, he preached Jesus. You can't do what others do. You are set apart for God, even when it is not popular, even when you're nicknamed, ridiculed, and labeled. Don't mind the faces. Don't let people's opinion affect what God told you to do. We wore white 365 days a year, 52 weeks, 12 months, and 7 days a week. Culture say you don't wear white after September. And it's like when God told Noah to build the ark because it was going to rain. But it had never rained before. So Noah was ridiculed. We were called a cult. We had to have our hair covered. We didn't have a TV. We were limited. Because our leader was a military person, we operated as such. So in our first few years in ministry, we were in boot camp. The Lord took some things from us, and he told us that he was going to give it back to us. Just like the children of Israel, God proved them in the wilderness just to see if they would obey him, because he knew that he had a great and expected end from them. No, it wasn't embodied, neither was it embraced. Monthly, our leaders made what we would call rounds to each member house. And because we didn't have a big congregation, it could be done. I didn't get that understanding about the rounds or inspections until I became a property manager. And it was mandatory for my team to do quarterly inspection. It was a method to the madness. It was important for a whole lot of reasons. But if the reasons are not explained, you will be angry, you become bitter. The words say, when you see with your eyes, hear with your ears, understand with your heart, you will be converted, and I will heal you. Those inspections were for safety reasons. They were for housekeeping reasons. They also was to let us know if there were any repairs that were left undone by our maintenance. So the rounds, the inspections was for reasons, because whether we know it or not, our atmosphere, it displays our mindset. If it's our mindset is confused, if it's all over the place, it will show in our outward show of whether it's our housekeeping, whether it's hoarding, whatever it is, that is a display of your mind. But God says, when I shut up heaven and there is no rain, or command the locusts to devour the land, or send pestilence among my people, for the simple reason he has the ability. The rain is in his hand. The locust is in his hand. The pestilence. So when they come with an assignment. And if he sent it, he said, if my people who are called by my name, if we will humble ourselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, he said, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land. If he didn't call you up from amongst the people for his usage, you don't have to worry about none of this. But my sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. And so for the people of God, for the children of God, everybody is God's creation, but not everybody is God's child. And for his, we do have a special diet. We do have a special walk. Why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things that I say? It is a lot of if-then statements in the Bible. If you do this, then I will do that. Choose blessings, choose life, so that your seed will live. And till next time, here is another word from Healing Stream Waters. Enjoy your day. I look forward to talking with you and just sharing again my journey until 2026. Nobody but you.